Good morning, everyone. Morning. So, walay nakaanhi sa school? Basi naa ba? Nanluod na. Okay, so, online lang sa kita kay wala pa man kaha mo kaligo, no? Okay, nakalimot po ko remind sa inyo gapon nga mag face-to-face na takaron. Sige lang. Okay, so next meeting, we will have our face-to-face. Mag-quiz siguro ta for Unit 2. I-upload na ko ning mga references na to sa Unit 2. So recap lang, we have sa Unit 2, we have the data collection katong interview, questionnaire, sabi ito, direct observation, experiment, tapos the use of existing records, we have 5. Then, nag-discuss ta last time og census versus sampling. Okay, ang census is kadtong kwaon ang or kuan og data ang tibuok population, while ang sampling is only a portion of the population. Okay, then we also have the probability sampling, no, or the random sampling. We have the simple random sampling, which is kadtong everyone in the population has the chance or has an equal chance of being selected, no? Kanang silang tanan muhang numberan or saha kamurag sabag gyud ang mute your microphones if not used. Okay, so again, natay probability sampling or no, or the random sampling. We have the simple random sampling where each element of the population has an equal chance of being selected. No, so lottery method. So for example, you have 200 in your population tapos imong kinahanglan is 50 ra. Imuha nang bunuton ang 50 randomly. No, so murag lottery method. Okay, then we have the systematic random sampling kadtong every kth element. Okay, so for example, you numbered your respondents 1 to 200 tapos imong K is 4. So every ika-4 ato, so meaning ika-4, ika-8, ika-11 hantod makuha nimo ang imong desired number of sample. Okay, then we also have the stratified random sampling katong if we have subgroup sa population, if we want nga every subgroup in the population is well represented, so magkuha ta og respondents for each strata or subgroups, no? So that is stratified random sampling. Then we also discussed the cluster sampling. Ang cluster sampling is katong for example, this is used for bigger populations now, such as the city. So for example, we have the city of Butuan. Tapos we have, I think, 80 plus barangays. Okay, so for example, no, sa city of Butuan, nabunutan ang Baantres, ang Libertad, ang Ambago, kana. So, dili tanan barangays kuan. So, i-random sampling rapod or bunoton na pud kung unsa nga barangay ang kuan og sample. So that is cluster sampling. Okay, then we also have the multi-stage sampling. Katong at first, magkuha this one. Ito. Multi-stage sampling. So sa primary clusters, maghimo ka og simple random sampling, then makuha na pud ka cluster. Kung kini mo hang mabunot na ng cluster, mag-random sampling na pud ka. So naa siya, for example, no, we have Butuan City, tapos magpili kag mga barangay, sa mga barangay magpili kag purok, no? We have the secondary clusters. Okay, so that is multi-stage sampling. Okay, so sa non-probability sampling, nakadiscuss na po ani, we have the convenience sampling, walang humano. Convenience sampling involves choosing respondents at the convenience of the researcher. So kung kinsa lang tong duol sa iya, kung kinsay mas dali approach, mo na siya convenience sampling. This is very low cost. Kay of course, kanang dili naman ka kinahanglan kintahay no at your convenience man, so dili na kamo adto sa layo or di na kamuguhag mga respondent sa layo, so mas duol, so very low cost, and this is extensively used. Okay, but kung maggamit ang convenience sampling, ma-restrict atong generalization, so there must be a restriction of generalization. We also have judgmental sampling. Researcher employs his or her own expert judgment. There is a measure of quality response and meet specific objective. Bias selection of sample may occur, and this is a time-consuming process. So, kung we have judgmental sampling, so for example, no, you have an objective nga gusto ma-attain. Unya, para ma-meet na nimong objective, mamili ra pug kag tao nga imuhang himuong respondent para ma-meet nimo imong certain objective. So that is judgmental sampling. Okay, then we have the quota sampling, non-probability sampling version of stratified sampling. Strata exist, but non-random selection of individual within the group. So, researcher just set a quota. So, naghimo lagi kag, nalagi kay mga strata. So, for example, uh, sa year levels, no? So, kada year level, imuhang gikuhaan og mga sample pero wala ka nag-random sampling. So kung kinsa lang ang imuhang makita mo ra to, di siya wala kay random nga pag-sampling. So or the first 10 ra imong gikuha, the first ana, no? So as long as nakuha na nimo imong quota, diretso na ka. So that is quota sampling. Okay, we also have snowball sampling. The research starts with a key person. Tapos, gi-introduce na dayon siya sa key person to another one to become a chain. So this is low cost and useful in specific circumstances and for locating rare populations. So if you have, this is useful if kanang imuhang mga research is about, sa pabasa ko andiri oy. Kanang mga head sa department or kanang imong study is about a kanang kinahanglan bitog expertise, mga key person imuhang imong kuanog information niya kini siya mo refer siya nga kini pud siya nga tao is kabalo ani, kani pud siya is kabalo ani, so that is snowball sampling or siya chain, no? So nag-start ka with a key person, then nag-snowball na dayon, introduce ka sa next one to become a chain. Okay, so that is snowball sampling. Okay, projecting data beyond sample not justified. Okay, then we have the sample size determination. Okay, so sa high school class, nakabantay mo ng Sloven's formula. Kanang Sloven's formula is one way to get the sample size. However, ang Sloven's formula is dili na siya recommended by statisticians today. So we can use this one. Sample size determination, we have n sub O is equal to Z alpha over 2 squared, PQ over D2 squared, where N is equal to N sub O over 1 plus N sub O minus 1 over N. Okay, so this is for infinite population and this is for okay, so kini siya is for infinite population and this is for finite population. Okay, kining big letter N, this is the total number of population. So pila ka buok. Ang D is for your margin of error, is is a statistic representing the amount of random sampling error in surveys results. Okay. Level of significance alpha, that is the probability of committing a type 1 error. So, kung infinite yung population, ang imuhang kinahanglan nimo magtan-aw sa normal table kay z alpha over 2 squared man eh. So, this is from the I0 man din, you know. Okay, so, lagi. Okay, so, we have the sample proportion, P. The sample proportion is what you expect the results to be. This can often be determined by using the results from a previous survey or by running a small pilot study. If you're unsure, use 50%, which is conservative and gives the largest sample size. Q is equal to 1 minus P. Okay. So, kana siya atong gamiton. So, later ako ra na siyang i-discuss unsa una siya pag buhat magkuha ra tag example. Okay, we also have, you can also have this different kanang method to get sample size, the sample size, no? Okay, you have the internet resources. Okay, daghan sila ma-recommend. So, ang Slovene's formula lang is not recommended na today. So, kung unsure ka sa imuhang koan, sa imuhang sample proportion, you can use 50%, which is conservative and gives the largest sample size. Okay, so kung imuhang P is 50, ang Q pwede mo is 50%. Okay. So example, you are investigating the level of awareness of CAS students towards, in CSU towards the accessibility of law of the BP 344. So 3 programs were used as the target populations, namely the BS Math, which is N sub 1 is equal to 200, BS Bio is 500, and BSSW is equal to 800, no? So since no data are available on the proportion of CAS students knowledgeable, you take the worst case scenario and set P is equal to 0.5. And therefore, Q is equal to 1 minus 0.5, no? So that is 0.5. So as this is a preliminary study, you are prepared to accept the margin error of positive and negative 5%. So you set D is equal to 0.05. Okay, how many students per program you should get for your sample? Okay, so since finite man ang ato ang, so since we have the finite, no? Meaning maihap atong population. Okay, so kabalo man ta, we have 800 plus 200 plus 500, that is 1,500. So we have 1,500 ang N. Ang P nato is 0.5. Ang Q nato is 0.5, no? And then our margin of error is 0.05. Ang alpha nato is 0.05. So kini siya, ang alpha nato is 0.05. So you have Z over 2. Ang Z of Z 0.025 is equal to 196. Aha, manigi ka ng 196. That is from the normal table. Ha? Ang sa ako kung ako normal table dire. Ang class. Okay, so mo ni siya class. Okay, so we need to, para makuha bito to na to ang z niya. Okay, this is the normal table. Okay, ito ang atong alpha. Ay, ang atong alpha is equal to 0.05, no? Kita ninyo akong sulat. Alpha over 2, kita ko ano eh. So this is 0.025. Kanang 0.025 nato ato nang i-minus sa 1. Kay ang area sa atong normal curve is 1. So always kining 1 ha, always i-minus. So you have 0.025. So that is 0. Ilaman? 725, no? 0.7 to, ay, sorry, 0.975. 9, ay, 0 manday. 97, ah, 75 di ay. 975. Again, class, always ng 1. So again, ang atong alpha is 0.05. Ang atong alpha over 2 is 0.025. Okay, 1 minus 0.025, this is our alpha over 2. The answer is 0.975. So pangitaon dayon na nato diri aha ng 9.975. Okay, this is the standard normal table. We have 9721, 9725. Oh, 75. No, nara. We have 0.975. Kay tan-awon dayon na nato kung asa siya nabilong. You have 1.9, no? Tapos pagsaka nato diri sa taas, padulong sa taas, 1.9 again ha. 1.9 tan-aw dayon ta sa taas. Ito kung asa siya. So na siya 1 point. ah, Okay, so pag tan-aw nato sa taas, you have, again, we have 1.9. Then sa taas, we have 0.06. So i-add na siya. That's why ang atong z, alpha over 2, is equal to 1.96. Okay? Gets ninyo? Again, ang atong alpha is 0.05. Okay. So ang atong alpha over 2 is 0.025. Kani siya atong gi-minus sa 1. Okay, so always ni 1 gid ang minus on 1 minus 0.025, you have 0.975. Then pangitaon dahil nato sa normal table ang 0.975. Okay, so nakita nato, you have ang iyahang row is 1.9, then under the column 0.06. So you have 1.96. Okay, na-gets? Okay. So mo dayon ni siya. You have 1.96 again kana kay square. So you have 0.05 times 0.05 over 0.05 squared. Okay, 0.5. Okay. So that's approximately 385. So nganong gi ato man ni siyang gi whole number because this is number of respondents man no, so wala decimals. Okay, then ang n dayon nato mao man ang formula no. You have n sub o na nung kay 385 over 1 plus 385 minus 1 over 1,500. So you have 306.53 or that is approximately 307. So mo na ni siya imuhang number of sample. So mo na siya imuhang ang imuhang target nga sample size. Okay, unsaon man nato pagkuha? If we use stratified, kay naaman to tulo ka courses no nga atong kuan og kuan sample. So if we use stratified random sampling, ngun ani na siya. You have sa BS Math, sa BS Bio, sa BS SW. So ang population nila are as follows. Kini sila given ni siya sa atong problem class. Kini si 200, si 500, si 800, and si 1,500. Okay, then you have ang proportion is kini siya divided by 1,500. So 200 divided by 1,500. So the answer is kani. Kini na po 500 divided by 1,500. The answer is kini. 800 divided by 1,500. This is the answer. So dapat mo total na siya 100%. Kasi natingala mo class na 100 ni siya niya kana point. Kini siya, this is, kung i-change natin percent, that is 13.3%, 33.3%, and 53.3%. Okay, kung ato na siyang i-total, that is 99.9, rayata, no? 99.9 ra siya. Sige lang, kay tungod na sa tong pa-round off, it's okay. Okay, so, basin na tingala mo ha, 100% ni siya. Kini nakadesimal, so dapat total ani 1. However, this is 9.99. Okay, sige lang. Kay tungod na sa itong pag-round off. Okay, so, ang atong aim is kato, sabta ninyo giunsa ng proportion. Okay, then, pagkuha na to sa proportion, atong i-multiply sa kaning ato ang sample size nga nakuha. Okay? So, 307 times kini, that is 41. Pasabot, magkuha tag 41 kabuok from the BS Mathematics. And ang pagkuha nato sa 41 is a random sample na po na nato siya. So, you use simple random sampling. Then, pagkahuman, atong times na pod ang kining result to 307. So, we have 103. Pasabot, magkuha tag 103 from BS Bio. Okay, and we will use simple random sampling. Then we also have the BSSW. You have 307 times 0.533. So, magkuha ka og 164 gikan sa BSSW. Daghan na kayo enroll sa BSSW, no? Okay, so ingon ana siya class. Masabta ni. So, a total of 308. So, kung imong total is nila pa sa imuhang desired number sample size, it's okay. Ha? Okay ra na ha? Okay, 308, 307. Okay. Okay, so that's it. Okay. Questions? Okay, so i-discuss lang again, no? We have the simple random sampling, ang mga sampling techniques or the random sampling techniques na akong kuan. Okay, kay ang discussion man gyud sa stat 10 is wala kayo na emphasize nun saon pag-conduct sa stratified ngayon ana. So ako na lang i-discuss since napamaputay time gamay. Natay time gamay. Hamutan ako agbutang. Anong class ha? Eh. Okay, so kini siya. Ang simple random sampling is ayun raman to no, lottery method siya. Okay, then mura siya bunot-bunoton ninyo ang kuan ang okay, so okay. So mo ni siya ang sa simple random sampling. Isa. Basta iyahang kuan if mag-assign siya number from 1,000 students, then nagkuha man siya sample size, no? Ang sample size niya is, bot pila to yung sample size. Nag-draw dayon siya 286 iyang sample size. So mag-draw siya og 286 ka folded pieces of paper in a bowl. So kung kinsa tong nasulod sa iyang nabunutan, mo to iyang mga respondent. Okay, so ang systematic random sampling, a random sampling technique in which every kth element of the population is selected until the desired number of elements in the sample is obtained. So the value of k is calculated using the formula number of elements in the population divided by the number of elements in the sample. So kung pila ka buok ang imuhang population divided by pila to imuhang number of sample nga kuhaon. Okay, so K is the sample interval. So kining K, mo na siya imong sample interval. Ang N is your population size and N is the sample size. So for example, na kay group of 250 students. Okay, how will you select a sample containing 71 students by using the systematic sampling technique? Okay, so na kay ang 250, mo na siya imong big letter N. Ang sample size nato is 71, small letter n. So using the systematic sampling technique, okay, so prepare a sampling frame by randomly arranging 250 students. So i-randomly arrange nimo ang 250 ka students. Okay, assign each student from a number from 1 to 250. So atong i-assign og 1 to 250. Then find the sampling interval K. Divide the population size 250 by the sample size 71. So you have N is over N. So you have 250 divided by 71. So that's 3.52 or 4. Pasabot ang atong K is equal to 4. So select a number from the whole numbers between 0 and K plus 1 by the simple random technique. No? So pasabot magbunot na pug ka from 0 to k plus 1. So, ang atong k is 4. So, magbunot ta from 0 to 5. So, bunot ta. So, for example, ang atong nabunutan is 2. So, so mag-start ta sa ikaduha nga tao, tapos mag-quick na po tag another tao every fourth, no? So, gikan sa 2, mag-add kag 4, mo na po ang next. Gikan sa katong next, mag-add na pud ka. So, ingon ani siya. So, for example, mao ni siya ang mga number of students. Imong napilian imong nabunutan is si number 2. No? So, ang first nimo nga respondent is um, si 2. No? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, numbers are between 0 to 4 di ay. So, that's, ang pilian na nato is 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ang atong nabunutan si 2. So, mag-start na kang 2. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, kini na pod. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, si 10. Nagets ninyo? So, muna siya imuhang, again, naka-number ni nani na assign nga student for each numbers. So, muna siya ang systematic random sampling. So, dili ra siya kanang every fourth siya diretso. So, ingon ani iyang process. Nagets ninyo? Nagets? So, 2, 6, then 10, and so on. Hantod, makuha nimo ang 71 ka student. So, muundang ka, hantod makuha nimo ang 71 ka students. Okay, so, ang stratified, gato akong gipakita katong sample size determination, that is stratified random sampling na to. Okay, then we can have the Excel, ay saan? Aman to inyong mga names. So, pag mag-number pod mo class, o Ningon ba tunong nga i-random ninyo pag number ang mga students. Okay, so for example, you have the list of students here. Ah, wait lang ha, hamton ako ubutang. Okay, so class, ingan ani siya kuanta if we use Excel, okay, so for example, no, we have this set of students na sila. If you want to randomly assign numbers sa ilaha, so equal sign, rand, then open parenthesis, then close parenthesis. Okay. Then enter. Okay, so naa na siya random na do. So mag-assign na siya. Again, i-drag ra to class ka na. Drag, tunong ra ni dira, then you drag it there. Mag-assign na siya og random number sa kada tao. Tapos, if you want to randomly assign, so pwede na nato siya i-sort, smallest to largest, sort. Then, una dahil ni siya imong number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9. Una na. Pwede pod, kung simple random sampling ka, katura imong i-sort, then the first 10, mo imong respondent, mingon na. Pwede ra na siya. Simple random sampling na siya. Okay? So, kadluan pa man pod mo sa iyong laboratory if ever magkuano. If you have questions, you can ask me or your laboratory instructor, Sir Milburn. If magdetermine na mo, if naana ba mo research or sa inyong laboratory. So, if ingon ana, you can ask for me for you can consult me sa kanang inyong mga nalibugan saon pag conduct og simple random og random sampling or pag gather sa inyong data or pag determine sa inyong sample size. Okay, so that's it for today. Again, sa Friday, we'll have a face-to-face long quiz, Tibok Unit 2. Yes, mag-send ko recorded video and also ang kining mga PDF copy sa ato ang discussion. Okay? So, questions. So, ang atong long quiz is kuan ra, multiple choice, di mabala ka. Okay, so that's it, class. Questions. Clarifications. Wala na? Okay, sige. That's it for today. Thank you for joining the synchronous class. Ay, naman dahil nag-face-to-face gani o. Nag-school. Kamera dahil yung tato'y magklase ganina. Sige lang. Kaya nakalimot ko announce gahapon ng face-to-face ta karon. Okay, so again, starting Friday, face-to-face na ta ha. Kaya para dili na bugat sa inyo ha ang Zoom. Kaya raman ka ha. Okay, so that's it for today. Again, see you class on Friday. Bye.
Salamat, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.